Okay, so welcome back. So I've been thinking about how I'm going to mount the electrical shed, and also how am I going to mount the lights. And I've been thinking about doing like something that looks a bit like a concrete base. So I've got this wood here, and this is about 5 mil by about 1 mil, and they mainly use this type of wood for shipbuilding, model shipbuilding. So I cut up some lengths of this and made like a little bit of formwork. And that will sit on top. So what I'm going to do is mix up some plaster of Paris, and I'm going to pour it in there and wait for it to set, and hopefully it'll look a little bit much like a lot like a concrete base for the electrical shed. And then possibly do another one here in the center, but maybe a lot smaller, to allow the light to mount on there. I haven't actually tested whether the light will clash with the train as it goes by. That's something I have to test before I pour it. So I'm going to get a bit of scrap bit of wood, like the MDF here, and we'll do a test run and see how it goes. So we'll mix up some plaster and give it a whirl. Okay, so I've got my test piece of wood here, and I'm just going to blue tack it in position, stop it from sliding around a bit when I pour in the plaster. Now this is the first time I've done this, so I'm not too sure what's going to happen. It's either going to work or it's not, but we'll give it a go anyway. Okay, so let's mix up some plaster now. I've got a little bit here in a cup, and so we'll just pour in a little bit of water at a time until we get the right consistency that we want. Just a little bit more. If I make it just runny enough, it'll self-level as I pour it in, which is what I'd really prefer. Now you haven't got much time to work with this plaster, it goes off reasonably quick. So we'll just mix it up, mix. Okay, so let's try and pour it in. Probably just got a tad too much in there at the moment, but because this is just a test run, we'll just let it go. Yeah. See if I can't just shake it a bit, get some levelness going on there. You see some air bubbles forming. We'll have to wait till it dries to see what the surface looks like. Okay, so guess we'll just wait for that to dry and we'll come back and have a look.